guys, it's Courtney. Welcome back to my channel. I'm here today to do my Little Pony French Press Magic, French Press Panning, whatever we're calling this collab. This was a Pantastic Ladies collab created by Nana, and she'll be linked down below as well as everyone else who is doing this. So, if this is your first time clicking in on this here video, you would not know that I can't get any of my products to stand up straight. But you wouldn't know that what's like a girl version of a brony? Isn't like a brony like a creep? Like aren't they like attracted to the My Little Ponies? Maybe I don't want to be one of those. Okay, so anyway, I thoroughly enjoyed My Little Ponies when I was little. I loved the movies and shows and stuff, and now that like the newer version came out, the Friendship is Magic on Netflix, and it was on TV originally, obviously. When that came out, I watched it as an adult, and I liked it. So that is what this is based off of. It's based off of all of the ponies. So let's go into it. Basically, I started with the original group of ponies, which I'm going to post up pictures of who I'm talking about, so you guys know if you don't like kind of hang out, so you can see where I sort of got the color inspiration. So for the first pony that I was still working on was for Rainbow Dash, which she is blue, and I was working on this ColourPop Cream Gel Liner in Prance, and I had used this 51 times since March 15th, and it just fell. It like dry. It was like getting too dry, so it had broken. And then when I just opened it, a little piece came out. So swatch it for you, if I can. Okay, blue. That was unnecessary, and I really shouldn't have done that because now I have blue eyeliner all over my finger. Anyway, so that's finished. Yay. And honestly, I use that a ton of times. 51 times is a lot. So, Rainbow Dash is finished. The next one I was working on was for Spike, which is their little, like, dragon friend. And dragon's, like, gold. That's where I was going with this. This is the Grande Lash Lash Enhancing Serum. I do not like this. It basically, like, I talked about this in my May empties, I'm almost positive, and if I didn't, it'll be in the June ones, but this is just like a lash serum, so you're supposed to paint it on, like, by your on your lash line, like on the top lash line, and then, like, sleep with it, or, like, do it on, like, a no makeup day and just leave it and let it soak in, and, I hated this. It gunked up in my eyes. It, like, if I woke up, they'd be, like, crusty and itchy, and yeah, so goodbye, declutter. So I replaced that with a different gold product, which is the Wonder Woman Walgreens glitter eyeliner in Golden Lasso. And this line right here is where I'm starting. I've only used this twice so far, but basically I've been using it as if it's a liquid eyeshadow. Like, I just paint it from here to, like, the middle of my eye, and I let it dry, and then I'll maybe do another coat depending on what time it is if I'm late for work. But that's how I've been wearing it. I really like it. It's a good time. I'm definitely gonna use as much of it as I can, and then this collab goes till September 15th, and if it's not finished by September 15th, I think it's going to get, like, considered finished, because that collab came out in, like, I don't know. I was still living in Pantastic when that collab came out, so a hot minute ago, basically. Like, probably too long to even keep using this, but I'm gonna. Unless it starts to irritate my eye, then I'll stop, but that is what it looks like. It's not, like, awesome. Like, the Urban Decay metal liners, is that what they're called? Those are, like, bam, like, glitter on your face. This one's a little bit more subtle, if glitter on your eyes is subtle in any way. Anyway, so the next one was for Apple Bloom, and I was using this ColourPop and Hello Kitty Super Shock Shadow in Small Gift, which was red, because she's red. And I finished this bad boy. Go me. This had pre-existing pan when it went into this project. I had been trying to pan it last year in my A to Z project pan, I think. Sounds right. But it was getting really dry, so I did start using it with a brush, and that kind of helped speed it along because it crumbles faster with a brush. So some of it did crumble out. You can kind of see, like, there's some crumbles in there, but like I said, I used this up. I finished it. I'm very happy that it's out because it was quite old. The next thing I also finished on a roll. I finished a lot of stuff this month. So this was the for Scootaloo, which I used to actually have the OG pony of her, and she had a little scooter. This is the Clinique Chubby Stick Crayola Collab in Mango Tango, and it's totally flat. This bad boy is gone. I can kind of get a swatch out, but it's like scrapey. You know what I mean? So this is finished as well. This was also on my products to finish off in 2018. So yay, one product done from that list. Moving on to the stuff I did not finish. There's a lot. And I think I'm also going to add in some more products because I finished 1, 2, 3 in this video. So I'm probably going to put another one. Sorry, I had to re-pierce the second piercing and it's itchy. This is for Granny Smith. She's my fave. This is the Mally Beauty eyeshadow in Jade. There's no progress on this from last month. Still that much left. This is also in my A to Z project pan, and I've used this a total of 10 times. So, at the end of this project, if not at the end of the A to Z project pan, this is probably going to get decluttered because it's just getting really old. Like, it's just not, like, it doesn't do as I wish it would. Like, it's not like the Laura Mercier ones, or even like the Milk, like the NYX jumbo eye pencils. It's not like that. Like, it's just weird. Like, it doesn't blend as I wish it would. I'm like on another level right now. I took a nap today, so I have like all this energy all of a sudden that needs to get out. So I'm giving it to you through the screen, through the camera. I hope you can feel it. Okay. Next thing is for Sweetie Belle, and I'm using the Bath & Body Works Paris Amour fragrance. So I started at this black line, and now I'm down to this one. Basically, this fragrance specifically does not last. I don't know if it's because it's older or if this fragrance just sucks in general. But it doesn't last. So I'll spray it on me when I like leave in the morning, like when I leave the bathroom to come in here to put my makeup on. And then when I go back into the bathroom to like brush my hair as my primer is like soaking in, I'll spray it again because you can't even smell it. So I literally, every time I like walk into the bathroom, I spray myself with it, which is why it makes such good progress because it doesn't stick to your skin, to your clothes, doesn't stick to anything. Like, it doesn't even linger in the air. Like, you know, like Febreze, obviously it's different because Febreze is meant to linger in the air, but, like, it doesn't linger like any perfume I've ever had. So it's very weird. My camera is really close to dying, so I'm hoping it just makes it through this video. For Nightmare Moon, I am using the Essie for the Twill of It Mini Nail Polish, and I was at that silver line, and now I'm down to the bottom one. This is like a duochrome shifty boy. This is also in my A to Z project pan. I like it a lot. That's also on my list of polishes to finish this year, because Essie's not cruelty free, and I bought it on a whim because I wanted this polish really bad. I'm a monster, I know. You don't have to tell me. And I've used that 8 times since I put it in, which I can't remember if the stuff written here in purple that I'm talking about, these last 3 products, are things that I added last month, or I'll have to look. I don't recall. The last thing I was working on was for Princess Cadence. Candace? I don't know. I read it like 4 different ways on the internet. I couldn't tell you. This is the e.l.f. Molten Liquid Eyeshadow in Rose Gold. And I was there, and now I think I'm like right here. But honestly, I don't know. I tried to put this in like a cup of hot water to like see how much more I have. It's over here. I use this as a base for my eyeshadow. Like I'll use it on like the inner half, inner 3/4, whatever, of my eyes, and then I'll put something shimmery over top of it, whatever I'm panning, my Morphe palette that I'm panning, or any of the palettes that I'm using my throwing shade like roulette. But yeah, I've used that 12 times since I added it into this project. It is moving, and honestly at the end of this project, it's going to be one of those products that at the end of this project, it's going to be considered done, and it's going to get kind of like tossed because it's getting old, and I can like feel it kind of starting to irritate my eyeballs. And I have enough problems with my eyes. Like I'm wearing contacts right now, and like this one, girl, she twitchy. It's like, I don't know. Anyway, I'm going to pause this recording, and I'm going to find 3 more things to add in, because from June, today's June 11th. So I'm filming this a couple days early, but it's June 11th until September 15th. I think I can finish a couple more things, so I wanted to grab a couple more, so I'm going to pause you. Okay, that was a lot easier than I thought it was going to be. So what I did was I added 3 products. One for a pony I already finished, which this is going to be for Rarity, so I'm going to reinsert her into this. And I just want to hit pan in this product. This is a white Wet n Wild limited edition shadow. And I'll take like a close-up picture so you guys can like see the progress for next month. But basically I've been using this as a highlight, and I want to hit pan. So, putting in a project to make it so. Next, I am going to be panning this Clinique. This is a, I don't even know honestly, dramatically different lipstick. Wow. In Raspberry Glace. Is that correct? Someone that cooks can tell me. This is brand new. It's just a baby sample. I'm going to swatch it for you. Just like a tinted lip balm, and this is going to be for Berry Shine. I also saw that her name might be Berry Punch, so I'm confused what her name actually is, but her. And then for Doctor Who's, which is like a play off of Doctor Who, I want to finish off this bronzer from Wet n Wild. I already finished the setting powder side, obviously, so I want to finish off the bronzer side. There's already some pretty good pan in there, so if I can finish this in the next 2 or 3 months, that'd be ideal, because I'd like it to go away. Know what I'm saying? I do have this on right now, and it's kind of chunky. It's not my favorite thing ever, but I'm going to just finish it off because it's so close to being done. So that is everything for this update. I feel like I actually am doing really well on this project, surprisingly. And I think it's because I'm only panning. Like I have this project, my A to Z throwing shade, which isn't actually panning. My project polish, which isn't really, which I'm kind of rotating through. And then my pan that palette, which... So I feel like I'm just like panning less stuff this year, which is why everything's going a lot easier for me, and I'm okay with that. So I love you guys so much. Thank you so much for watching. Like I said, definitely go check out everyone else down below, and Nana, and the Facebook group if you're interested in joining any of our panning collabs. I love you guys like I already said, and I'll talk to you in the next one. Bye, everybody.